Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're watching this. My name is Tanner Davis, and I want to welcome you to a brand new predictions video. Yesterday, if you saw day 1 of WrestleMania predictions, you would know that today we are doing day 2 of WrestleMania. And we will be predicting today. I want to ask you to like, to share, and subscribe. Take the second that it does to do that. It would be greatly appreciated because that's how we grow. That's how we get bigger here on this platform. What is that?
Broccoli! No, I won't give in till I'm broccoli. Ooh. Tanner, it's night 2 of WrestleMania and you didn't even mention me. What's going on? Look, I'm all pimped out. I'm fancy. I got my blazer on. But I don't know how to tie a tie. Do you know how to tie a tie, boys and girls?
No, just one
Tanner knows how to tie a tie, boys and girls.
This is how to tie a tie 101, ladies and gentlemen. Right, you ready? You ready? You take your big part, right? Take your little part. It's hard to see.
No, Tanner knows how to tie a tie in 10 seconds. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay?
I messed up the knot. I messed up the knot. Okay. We the ones? We the ones?
Welcome to WrestleMania! Go to that intro!
But it's not WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania Day 2 predictions.
That
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear.
So, for our first match of the evening, this is actually just a speculated match because at the Royal Rumble, it was reported that the main event of the evening, Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. Bobby Lashley had suffered an injury, specifically in his shoulder. And then at the Elimination Chamber, as you watched, you saw Brock Lesnar throw Austin Theory into Bobby Lashley's pod, injuring the Almighty even more, and he had to leave. And therefore, he ended up having to drop the WWE Championship because he could not compete in the match. But the shoulder injury that Bobby Lashley has sustained was reported that he would be out for, 6 to 9 months. But it is speculated, and people are getting their jimmies in a jimmy, that Bobby Lashley will be on day 2 of WrestleMania. And that his opponent will be no other than the Colossus, Omos. Alright, I guess I'll start this off. If Bobby Lashley is returning, I don't see a point in him winning, but I don't see a point in him losing. If he's injured, they can make it kayfabe. Hey, why not? Real life, let Omos get the dub. Push him, let Bobby Lashley go back to whatever he was doing, going into physical therapy or rehab, whatever he was doing. Give Omos the win and build up some momentum and let him have a match on Raw every 3 weeks like he's been doing. So, Omos is getting the win.
My bet is on Omos because regardless if it's Bobby Lashley or Mansoor or whoever the heck, Omos is squashing somebody during WrestleMania. And he's going to win.
This next match is also just a speculated match, but it is like a 90% certainty that this will happen. Like, as you saw, if you've been watching Raw, keeping up with Raw these past few weeks, you saw that Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens had lost their title, or their title opportunity match to be able to face, RK Bro at WrestleMania. Kevin found his WrestleMania opponent, but that just leaves Seth Rollins in the shadows and in the dust. And he doesn't
searching for his WrestleMania moment for weeks, and he just can't.
So it's speculated Seth Rollins will come out WrestleMania, need an opponent. His opponent, no other than Cody Rhodes. Go ahead, Noah.
Dream match. It's just a dream match. So exciting. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes versus the visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins. And I don't even know who's going to win. I haven't even thought about this. I guess it has to be Cody Rhodes. So, my prediction is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, getting a win in his return to WWE after 5 or 6 long years, however long it's been.
I agree. Cody Rhodes will win the match, but the question is, what will be Cody Rhodes' theme song? Hey, in the comments below, put what you think Cody Rhodes will come out to. I'm thinking, hey, smoke and mirrors? It was fantastic back then. Bring it back. Fans will love it. Nostalgia, just in people's brains. And I think it'll be great.
You know, personally, Tanner, I may have heard a rumor that Cody Rhodes is actually going to come out to Glorious Broccilations.
Oh my gosh,
and
really?
Speaking of Glorious Broccilations, I don't know how we haven't already mentioned this, but you know that little song you'll hear every time I come out, or the song might just be in Tanner's head, we don't know, but the official full-length version of it is on the Noah Broccoli YouTube channel. Link in description.
I guess I'll put it in the description. I'll blow it up because it was something we spent an hour and a half on, which was not supposed to be a serious project, but, you know, we did it.
And hand-drawn thumbnail by Phil.
By Philip Petrolia, who also does the drawings for the thumbnails. Link in the description as well for Philip Petrolia's channel. Enough of us rambling about stuff that's not important to the pay-per-view. This next match is the first confirmed match on the Day 2 card. It is for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The current champions, RK Bro versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. I think this is a very easy prediction. I will go with RK Bro because I was thinking, hey, Randy or Riddle may do a heel turn, break up the band. Nope, Montez Ford is turning heel after this match or during this match at Mania and breaking up the Street Profits.
I'm not sure if I think the Street Profits are going to break up necessarily, but I do like their new attitude, the new edge they've had to them, and it would be pretty cool if they would win. It'd also be pretty cool if the Alpha Academy won. You know, Chad Gable's great, Otis is great, but it's probably just going to be RK Bro. Everybody loves RK Bro. Tag Team of the Year, all this, that. It's really not that complicated. RK Bro.
Alright, this next match has been built up before Rumble. But way before the Rumble, even day 1, or maybe even before day 1, for you guys who know, y'all know. Probably the most built-up match.
Yeah. Ironically enough, you know, they've been building this up for months. You know, besides for maybe the main event, which we'll get to here in a minute, this is the most, not necessarily anticipated, but built-up match on the card.
That being Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville.
In a anything goes match. And that, you know, I think is perfect for this match. I don't think Johnny Knoxville could go the distance in like a real wrestling match, but as we've all seen on his escapades on Jackass, you know, it's slamming people with stuff, doing all kinds of crazy stunts. So I could realistically see Johnny Knoxville hitting Sami Zayn in the head with a trash can and then getting Wee Man out there and having him do a little jump off the top rope and all this. And so, you know, it'll be crazy. It'll be fun. And I think Johnny Knoxville will probably win.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Johnny Knoxville. I can't think of a way for Sami to come. Whether the match goes, win, lose, or draw, this does not hurt Sami's character.
Yeah.
It does nothing.
If anything makes it better, it's a bigger conspiracy against
him. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to agree with Noah and give the win to Johnny Knoxville. This is, ladies and gentlemen, my most favoritist match that I am excited for. You want to know why? Because the one and only Pat McAfee will be having another insane, amazing, beautiful wrestling match against none other than some chosen one from Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon's pretty boy, Austin Theory. Obviously, I would love to see Pat McAfee win. But I believe I'm going to give this win to Austin Theory. For all intent and purposes of the video, I think I'm going to give it to Austin Theory. after this, Pat McAfee's going back to commentary. It does nothing for it. It doesn't give him anything. Austin Theory's gonna win, and get just a little higher up in that chain he's going in, which I don't know how much higher he can get for beating Pat McAfee. But Austin Theory, Vince McMahon's lover boy, is gonna be winning.
Yeah, we love Pat McAfee on the channel. Emulating Patricia McAfee a little bit on this video with my blazer. I look nice and fancy like him.
Sure.
But, Austin Theory, he's like the modern day, 2011 Drew McIntyre. He's Vince McMahon's chosen one. He likes to, take selfies, all this. He's a fun little character.
Pat McAfee, if you're watching this, we still love you. But we got to get the win to Austin Theory. But we're kind of salty because if you saw the first SmackDown vlog on February 11th, you weren't there. It was Corey Graves.
See you.
Oh my gosh. I know I said Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory was going to be my favorite match on the card. I lied. This next match, most anticipated.
Natalya!
The best match. The women's tag team match, ladies and gentlemen.
Zelina!
The current champion. Queen Zelina and Carmella.
Sasha
Versus Naomi and Sasha Banks. Versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Versus Natalya and Shayna Bazler. So, no.
Every dream I
Who do you think's gonna win?
made it. And I push it all out the way. Because as Naomi said 5 or 6 SmackDowns ago, whenever the heck that was, you are looking at the next SmackDown Women's Champions, and I'm not talking about me and Tanner, because I know you're looking at me and Tanner. I'm talking, even though that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, we would be the best women's tag team champions.
Yes, but I'm talking about the boss, Sasha Banks, and the human glow stick. The human glow stick, Naomi, are going to win this match.
Noah, I 100% agree with you. I think Rhea Ripley needs to go back to singles competition because I enjoy Rhea Ripley when she's a singles competitor.
They sent Rhea back to NXT, though.
That would be pretty cool. Get Liv Morgan, as much as we love Liv Morgan, not really because of her wrestling. But I think Naomi, that she was gonna have her big win at Mania versus Sonya Deville. They dropped the storyline, and so I think they're gonna give Naomi her win, and obviously the boss Sasha Banks is gonna win as well. Next match.
The biggest, the most grandest, the most stupendous match ever in WrestleMania, the most stupendous match in the history of WrestleMania during the most stupendous 2-night WrestleMania of all time. 2 behemoths of the industry, a combined 35 years of experience. The Tribal Chief Roman Reigns versus the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar, going one-on-one. Everything on the line. Championship unification match. Universal Championship versus the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Who will win? There's so many possibilities. Tanner, who will win?
Okay, so if you didn't hear Noah over all that screaming, unification match. Brock Lesnar, WWE Champion. Roman Reigns, Universal Champion. Winner takes all, unification match. But I believe these titles are not going to be unified. I believe they're going to be separate championships. And I do believe your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, will come out on top. Clean, not clean. Either way, Roman Reigns is coming out on top.
So, Tanner, picking Roman Reigns is a very great pick. It lines up with the pick, we've made month after month as we've done these videos since, Extreme Rules, SummerSlam, something like that, where every time that it ends with a Roman Reigns victory as our prediction, as what happens. But Vince McMahon picks favorites, right? And Roman Reigns is one of his favorites. But I think at the end of the day, Vince McMahon's number one guy is Brock Lesnar. And, you know, Roman Reigns has been going heavy for like 2 years now, every single week. Maybe it's time for him to take a little break. You know, he can always become Universal Champion again. He can always become WWE Champion again. So, I'm going to go with a bold prediction here. Go against the money line. Go against what everybody's thinking. And I think the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, is going to win this match.
Very bold of you. But, you know, The Rock could interfere. And
set
up a WrestleMania 39 match. No, I'm just joking. We thank you so much for watching this video. We thank you so much for taking the time to put up with us. We want you to like, we want you to share, we want you to subscribe. And as always, thank you so very, very much for watching. We will see you in the next predictions video. But I don't know what to say when you want to come in. But
you know,
I'm just gonna say like and share, subscribe.
Broccoli here, and I'm really sad.
I'm not sad, but I'm not sad.
Moy?
Alright, so.
Can I lick your phone screen?
No.
Welcome to Broccoli ASMR. Today I'm singing the Broccoli songs. Wow, the sun is like a mirror. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey Siri. Call my mother.
Why are you calling your mother?
Calling Bo.
That's Bo, not your mother.
I know. He calls Bo whenever I say call my mother. Cue that outro.